importing the RCC structure in the Google SketchUp and making the guideline for placing the solar array. So in this session, we're going to be talk about how we can import the earlier RCC structure what we have drawn in the Google SketchUp. Because once we have drawn the model mounting structure, in that particular sheet, we want to import the RCC structure. Then we make a guideline over the RCC structure actually, where we want to place the solar array or the particular row of a solar array. And once we make the guideline, then we just move the particular array over the rooftop area, and then we can mount the solar array over the particular rooftop area actually. So now we're going to see in the earlier session actually we have seen actually the number of guidelines we have drawn, number of the particular mounting structure we have drawn, we have make the group of this particular mounting structure. Now we're going to delete the guidelines over here, and now we're going to import the particular RCC structure what we have drawn in the earlier lecture. So for deleting the guideline over here actually, we have to click on the edit command over here. So basically in the edit, we have to option is given over here, that is a delete for the guidelines like this. So once we have deleted the particular guidelines, now we're going to import the RCC structure. For importing the earlier drawn RCC structure, we have to click on the file. So basically in the file, the import tab has been given. So we have to click on the import tab. So once we have imported, so where we have actually saved the particular Google SketchUp drawing, that we have to open over here. So I'm just selecting this particular diagram. So this diagram now, whatever we have drawn, it has been came over here actually. Likewise. So I'm just selecting any one of a point for placing the particular diagram over here actually. Likewise. Fine. So once we have placed this particular diagram, now over this diagram, we have to make the guidelines actually. As per the shadow analysis of this particular diagram has been concerned over here, what we have seen in the earlier session, we have to leave the 2 particular meter of a distance from each of the parapet wall. We have to leave the 4 to 5 meter distance from each of the elevated control room and the water tank which has been available over this RCC structure. Because whenever we are doing the shadow analysis, there is a more chances that the shadow of a parapet wall or the water tank might get fall over the model mounting structure and the corresponding solar panel. So according to the standard design, we just leave the 2 meter distance from the parapet wall. From every parapet wall, we're going to leave it, and the 4 meter distance we're going to leave from every water tank and the elevated control room over here, which has been available over the rooftop area. Now over this RCC structure actually, we make a guideline over here, and from this guideline actually, from first point we leave the 4 meter of a distance, and later by considering the inter-row spacing, we just make a guideline over here. From this parapet wall, we leave the distance of the 2 meter, which is a walkway we are giving actually from the each of the parapet wall also, and from this we leave the distance of the 2 meter. So any maintenance person who is visiting the particular rooftop area, so he can able to walk through the particular solar power plant actually. So once we have made the guideline of this 4 meter distance from this point and 2 meter distance from this parapet wall, now we consider the 1 meter is the inter-row spacing. We know the overall width of the model mounting structure, it is near about the 2 meter over here actually. So basically considering the 1 meter as an inter-row spacing, so we should be make sure that the shadow of the first row should not be fall over the second row over here actually. So considering the inter-row spacing parameter of the 1 meter, we mark the guideline at a distance of the 3 meter over here actually, like this. Simultaneously, we mark the guideline at a distance of the 3 meter over here. So like that, whichever the available and the free space is available actually over the rooftop area, for that purpose, we have to just mark the guidelines over here. And later we can decide whether we want to put a panels over the or not actually. So likewise, we just make a guideline, but make sure that from the water tank and the elevated control room, we have to leave the distance over here actually. At least a distance we have to leave as in 4 meter. So total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 guidelines we have marked over here actually. Now we leave some distance over here and we leave some distance from this elevated control room, and we another make a guideline by leaving a distance of 4 meter from this elevated control room. Likewise, Again, we make a guideline at a distance of the 3 meter. For that purpose, we are using the tape measure tool command, that is a guideline command. So like a 3 meter distance, we make a decision over here actually where we want to put a solar panel. Then we can do the shadow analysis for this particular solar power plant actually. So at a distance of the 3 meter we are leaving. So we are just utilizing the free space which is been available, which is also called as the net interior zone available for solar power plant installation over here. So like that, one by one we just going to make a guideline over here actually. So now once we have made the guideline, now we're going to move the particular module mounting structure over this rooftop area. We try to adjust the module mounting structure, how much dimension it will be required, and how we can make the solar array over this particular rooftop area.